Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A play fake, and now it's Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
And the Giants first down. Let's go now. A gain of 19 yards.
Up the middle they go. Gomez. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gomez. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. That's complete to Slayton. And out of bounds right around the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10.
To the air, Dart. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. It's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, here's Dart. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson. So nothing doing there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catches. Hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this is taken at the 23. A pretty good return, all things considered, but hold it.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
Dart going to look to throw here. And that's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gomez. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. True able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following a touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he is out of bounds as they'll start on past the 30.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. You talk about this Giant defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. And this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
That's good. For Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. I'll call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Eagles had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Hurts looking here for Smith downfield. He's got it with the 15. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Now Jake Elliott, earlier in his career, he beat these Giants with a 61-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now Dart. Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake. Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Barkley inside handoff. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
For an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
180.
Play action. Here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going deep for Brown. Touchdown! A.J. Brown, his first touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Gomez. From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Gomez. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Giants first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gomez. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
At the 47-yard line.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. slither by. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. Out left to Dotson. Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Dances by him. Past the 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with career touchdown number 70. And the Eagles have regained the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember the offense. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most brutal group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick-6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion, the tight end. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gomez. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 142 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
This drive has turned into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Giants, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
To throw, Dart. He finds his man, complete. That's Gomez. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the gun, it's Hurts. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's third down.
And 9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws out.
That the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 60 yards. And the Giants have yet again retaken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw. To Barkley on the check down. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Eagles, first down.
63.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Throw right side complete to Dotson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Yeah, right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
No touchdown. No.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Great. No touch.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talked about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Giants 28, Eagles 27.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Shifts by him. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And his throw is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And it hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
First down, Giants.
Throwing his dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A handoff, Barkley running left. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 49 yards. And the Eagles have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You're checking my thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case. Not
at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Again, it's Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to run.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. 148 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 3rd and 4. Throwing, Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A play fake, and now it's Dart. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Over the middle, complete. That's Gomez. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Gomez. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the right hash, this from 48. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And a blocked field goal. So not only an opportunity missed, an opportunity made there on special teams.
Without a doubt, and I need to check with my analytics guy because every coach we've ever talked to, they always say, if you block a kick in special teams, your team wins 90+% of the time. I've never truly seen that number quantified, but that's how coaches believe.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd down and 6 now. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Here's a 2nd and 8.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Again, it's Barkley. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Here comes third down and 7. Throwing is Hurts. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Eagles take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple. Up the middle they go. It's Gomez. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gomez. And some room to maneuver. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 173 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On first down, Gomez. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
To the air, Dart. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
The Giants on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw now, Dart. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. Throwing into traffic there. That's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Giants go on fourth but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Second and 10. Hurts completing this one quickly. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Eagles send out their punter now as they'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. So well done there. These punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gomez. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gomez. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing the route incomplete. That's Gomez.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Up the middle they go. Gomez. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here's 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Dobbs. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Now 2nd down and a few inches. The middle they go. Dobbs. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. He's back to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the 1st down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dobbs. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw. Catch made by Slayton.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Dobbs. Oh, some strong running. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I
think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We caught a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. It's a metal ring road.
You try to take us home before the head explodes.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. He's past the 30. Past midfield, look out. And he will be out of bounds. So no touchdown on the missed field goal return. And the ball game